Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a shop tour and explaining why I have stuff in my shop and what I have it for and what I have it in that specific place for. And the way that I store other things, like the smaller things like the router, the jigsaw, drill, cordless drill. So I'm going to pick you guys up, bring it over here. And so first off, we'll start with the table saw. And I keep the table saw kind of central to the shop because it's the easiest place to access it and I use it a lot. Like, I'll even use it rather than pulling the chop saw out. I keep the chop saw on the bench, but rather than pulling the chop saw out, I'll just use the crosscut sled. So I keep the crosscut sled on it so it's really easy to use, and a couple push sticks nearby so I don't say screw it and not use them if I should be using them. So backing up again, note the messy garage, very important to your shop. Okay, so next up, the bandsaw, and I've recently built this little bandsaw stand thing, and that door is not aligned right. Sorry, I'm not as OCD as most people. So, anyway, bandsaw is kind of off in the corner because it's not quite as commonly used. It's still really easy to access. I mean, I just stand right here, okay, and then I'm normal shop. In there. Okay. So, and it's easy to access and easy to work, and I have enough room to move a larger workpiece around even. Not going to be building any boats with this or anything, but it's in an easy enough place to use, and I can access all the controls. It's not butted up against something, so I can't use it. The little bands or the little stand thing's just a square with a top and a bottom on it and a door screwed into the side. So, next up is the belt sander / disc sander. Is kind of in the center because it's a more commonly used thing. Not used every 5 minutes, but used. So that's why I keep it there, and that has no storage built into it. The bandsaw cabinet will have storage built into it soon. The door's a little stiff. That'll have storage built into it in shelves. So that'll be nice. Next up's the bench grinder, and I keep this on a cabinet. The guy that I bought this bench grinder from actually gave me the cabinet too, which is really nice of him. And he said he built the cabinet himself. It's a really nice cabinet. Full extension drawer. I keep crap in there. I keep junk that I had sitting on my bench in the back, and then drawer slides, extra drawer slides from tearing apart a desk, and my sharpening stuff. I keep all my sharpening stuff in here. My stone oil, and sandpapers, and a piece of glass under here. And the reason this towel's here is because I set the glass on the towel when I'm sharpening so that the glass doesn't move around or scratch up. And I sharpen on my bench, just on my normal bench, and I find it keeps my bench a lot more dry. This is where I sharpen it. That's not mold, that's just the filings, the metal filings. So that's the drawer. Under the drawer, I have two doors which open up to reveal my sanding stuff. Everything that I use for sanding is in the back, including sandpaper in a little box. My plunge router, my finishing stuff. I keep some finishing stuff back there. That little can that you see back there is boiled linseed oil. A plane and drill bag, tool cases, my Dremel, or my dad's Dremel, and then accessories and manuals are shoved all the way in the back with some crap on top of them. And then this wax paper is for when you're gluing stuff, so the glue doesn't drip out onto the bench, or so it doesn't stick to whatever clamps you're using to glue with. So, and then after that, we can go behind the table saw, and there's my shop vac. That's just wherever I put it. So that's not really in a solid location. Okay, and then there's the bench on this corner of the garage, which is there. Okay, so on the bench I keep the drill press. Hopefully I'll be building one of those for the drill press at some point in the near future. Maybe, if I get some wood or some scrap wood or something. But on there I keep my pegboard. I like the pegboard system so much. It's very nice. Because I can keep all my router bits on there. In fact, these holes right here are made for pegboard. So that's nice. And I keep the router bits, coping saw, This little bar right here is for knives in the kitchen, and then my mom gave it to me. And so she asked if I had any use for it. I said yes, so I took it, put it up on the pegboard, and it works freaking great. My air tool accessories, extra screws that I have laying around, brads for the brad nailer, a nail set, and more brads, which is what these are, brads. And then next to those, I keep the I keep Forstner bits and this router bit here. And then some sanding stuff, calipers are in that box right there, clamp rack, glue, glue, sorry I gotta block the light out, glue, spade bits, these are countersinks right here, my crappy chisels. I'm getting a nice new set of those Stanley Sweethearts, the 750 that they brought back, and I'll do a review on those soon. Right there are the wrenches, or is a wrench for my plunge router, and behind that's a paint key for opening stain and paint crap. Then there's a screwdriver rack. I keep my drill on these little two-prong things. I don't know what they're originally meant for, but they work great for the Ryobi drill because it actually lines up perfectly with this little switcher right here. That switches from reverse to forward. And then I keep a little rack with these little sticks that I use for spreading out glue. This hole saw that I found on the ground. And then this is a little pencil rack. This is for the drill press stuff. These are all the stuff. That's all the stuff that came with the drill press. And then crap on the bench. This is usually hung off. This hose gets wound around a screw right there. That's just crap that I keep on the bench. This is a little box. It's got some wrenches and stuff in it. Behind that is trash, actually, I think. Yep, just used for staining or holding stain while I'm doing something. Some extra nails, drill bits, and I have some screws and stuff over there. Empty screw box. These get hung up somewhere. My headphones get hung up. And that's about it. Oh, and on the drill press, I took one of the little magnets because this bar is made of a bunch of little magnets. I took one of those out and then stuck it on here for my chuck key, which works really nice. I saw that somewhere on the internet and thought it was a great idea, so I did it. And I've usually also got a bandsaw table, or drill press table that I put here. So. And that concludes the shop tour. Oh, under the bench. Oh, that's right. Okay, so I've got the chop saw, miter saw, a box of file. I use that for all my files and everything. My planer, surface or thickness planer. This box is for the plunge router. I just keep some of the accessories for the plunge router in there. There's a couple collets in there and some screws and stuff. My router table with my fixed base router in it. I keep the fixed base router in there for use in the router table specifically because that router table has actually got a router lift in it, built into it. So that's what I use the plunge router when I want to do something outside of what I can do on the router table. And next to that, finally on the end, I have my actually my dad's air pump. I'm buying one soon, but it's the one that I want costs a lot of money, so I'm using this until I get the money. And then that actually concludes my shop tour. So, one final shot. If you guys want to take notes of anything, because it's totally noteworthy. There you go. Hey guys, so thank you for watching the video. Like it, subscribe if you want, and comment if you want to see reviews on anything that you saw on the tour. Thanks for watching.